Do the Gospel for the 13th Sunday of Ordinary Time. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. When Jesus had crossed again in the boat to the other side, a large crowd gathered around him, and he stayed close to the sea. One of the synagogue officials named Jairus came forward. Seeing him, he fell at his feet and pleaded earnestly with him, saying, My daughter is at the point of death. Please come lay your hands on her, so that she may get well and live. He went off with him, and a large crowd followed him and pressed upon him. While he was still speaking, people from the synagogue official's house arrived and said, Your daughter has died. Why trouble the teacher any longer? Disregarding the message that was reported, Jesus said to the synagogue official, Do not be afraid, just have faith. He did not allow anyone to accompany him inside except Peter, James, and John, the brother of James. When they arrived at the house of the synagogue official, he caught sight of a commotion, people weeping and wailing loudly. So he went in and said to them, Why this commotion and weeping? The child is not dead, but asleep. And they ridiculed him. Then he put them all out. He took along the child's father and mother and those who were with him, and entered the room where the child was. He took the child by the hand and said to her, Talitha cum, which means, Little girl, I say to you, arise. The girl, a child of 12, arose immediately and walked around. At that they were utterly astounded. He gave strict orders that no one should know this, and said that she should be giving something to eat. The Gospel of the Lord. Beautiful Gospel from this Sunday, and it just shows Jesus' constant desire to serve and to help people, to cure people, to alleviate problems. You know, Pope Benedict talked about the importance of having a heart that sees the needs of others, not just a mind that understands, but a heart that sees, is looking for people's problems. And how can I help? How can I serve? What can I do? You know, growing up in Michigan, my mom was really good about noticing everyone's problems. It was incredible. Anytime she looked at someone, she basically looked at that person through the lens of a servant. I remember being, even in my house in the summer, a day like today, a beautiful summer day, and my mom would say, Michael, look outside the window. And I'd say, what, Mom? What are you seeing? He said, do you see those garbage men coming up the street? They could probably use a nice glass of lemonade. Why don't you make a pitcher of lemonade and here's some cookies. Why don't you take it out to the garbage men? We had our driveway done several times, or our street was done. And she would say, Michael, boy, it's a hot day, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty hot, Mom. Well, how would you feel if you were out there laying asphalt, Michael? Wouldn't you appreciate a glass of lemonade and some nice chocolate chip cookies? Yeah, I would. Well, we have some. Why don't you take it to these guys that are out there laying down asphalt? It's funny, in our house right now, we're laying down asphalt. And I was looking at all the dust flying, and it was a hot day, and these guys had their hats on and long pants, and I remembered my mom telling me that. And I went to the kitchen, I got some Cokes, and I got some Oreo cookies and brought them out. There were like 5 guys, and they all said, oh, Father, thanks so much. This is so great. Oh, wow, thank you so much for thinking of us. It's so hot. We're really, really grateful. But I learned that from my mom, because my mom had a heart that sees. And not just, like physical needs, right? But even just, the needs to be loved. One of my last memories of my mom was up in vacation. She was 91 years old. We used to go to this place called Escoda, Michigan. Family still goes there. It's a very small town on Lake Huron. And then we would go sometimes down to Tawas, which is like a little bay. It's beautiful. We'd go to this pizza place called G's Pizza. Then we'd go out for some ice cream. My mom loved that. We'd go out for ice cream. And then we would walk right down by the harbor with our ice cream. As we're walking down by the harbor, looking at the view and the boats and the sun going down, and I saw my mom's face kind of light up. I was wondering, what's Mom looking at? She was really smiling at this old gentleman coming with a walker. And she said, well, hello there, young man. How are you today? Young man. The guy's like 95. And the guy smiled and he laughed and, they walked by. But my mom said, Michael, if you give a smile, you'll get a smile. And the point is, she was 91. She was going to die within a year, actually. We didn't know that. She did kind of know. She told me, Michael, I might not make it to my 92nd birthday. But even though she was in physical pain, she was still trying to make people laugh and smile. A heart that sees. I was recently playing golf with some gentlemen, and if you play golf, sometimes there's like a ball marker on the golf glove. You have your golf glove, and then you have a ball marker. For those who play golf, you take it right off the glove. It's like a magnetic ball marker, and you put it on the green in place of the ball. And it's very convenient to have that in your glove. So the guy I was playing with had a glove like that, but the magnet ball marker had fallen off. I didn't notice it, right? But this gentleman who was playing with us did. And on the third hole, he said, "Hey, Thomas, why don't you try this? This might fit on your glove." He said, "Oh, wow, how'd you know?" I said, "I noticed it, and I have an extra magnetic ball marker. I thought this might work for you." I'm thinking, wow, when you're playing golf, you're kind of locked in. And for him to notice that he didn't have that ball marker on his glove, and he didn't even know Thomas. These were guests that were just playing along with us. I thought that was pretty cool for him to think of that, for him to search for that ball marker that he knew he had. So I guess what I'm getting at is, when we think of love and charity, it's not just, the obvious putting money in a basket. There's so many dimensions to it. I'm actually going to do a talk this Saturday for the UK Underground. It's a massive group of young people. I did a talk in March on faith, I think, and getting to know Christ as a friend. So I'll be giving a whole talk on charity. I don't want to ruin it, but the point is there's a lot of dimensions to charity. But the most important dimension is not getting in God's way. Letting Christ's love work through you. Opening your heart and mind to listen to Christ's initiative, because he sees everything. He sees plenty of needs all over the place. When he looks at someone, he looks at needs. This person needs something. It's usually not just money, okay? And then he says, "Can you help me meet that need? I'm not here anymore, but you are. Can you please help me? Can you be that bridge through which I can walk over and touch that heart?" Amen. God bless you. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Have a blessed Sunday.